So I feel like you're waiting for somebody to come back around. Could be a soulmate that you're waiting for them to come back around. This is definitely somebody that you have dealt with in the past. And this person hurt you in the past. And you're waiting for them to come around and move this. And pull these swords out of your back. Whether this person was the one who placed them there or not. You're just waiting for this person to come and put you back together, I feel like. So, let's get some clarifiers. Tell me about the Hanged Man. Why is the Hanged Man here for Cancer? Ace of Cups and Ten of Swords. So this person probably moved on to a new relationship and you're feeling a little betrayed right now, but you're still waiting for them to come back around. Tell me about the Six of Cups. So the Six of Swords and the King of Cups reversed. So, whoever you're waiting for, I feel like this person might not be telling you how they truly feel. Possibly lied to you about how they truly feel. But I feel like you're moving away from that. Getting yourself into a better place, getting yourself probably financially set, you know, control. No, I feel like this might be your energy, actually. Like, once this person, or after this person left, and you were in this Three of Swords energy, you probably were just like an emotional wreck. Probably, like, cried yourself to sleep so many nights. I mean, you are a Cancer. I'm a Cancer moon too, don't worry. I'm not making fun of you. But I feel like once all the hurt started to go away, you're getting yourself into a better place now. Like, you're not allowing your emotions to take over. Not being so emotionally unstable anymore. So definitely getting yourself into a better place. But you're still kind of hoping for this person to come back around. Tell me about the Three of Swords. Why is the Three of Swords here? Ace of Wands. So, waiting for the passion to be reunited, or reignited, I should say. Waiting for this person to, like, get, like, some energy, I guess, a little pep in their step to come back to you. But I feel like they have new love here. I don't feel like they're coming back, at least not for a while. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles. Oops. So we have the Hermit. Again, could be dealing with the Virgo and the Page of Coins. So you could be getting a new job or something that you invested a lot of time on is coming back around. It could be, you know, just yourself that you've been investing a lot of time in, and now you're starting to realize your self-worth and all that. Or it could be that this person might be coming back around. We do have Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Put this up a little bit. So, Three of Cups in the upright can be reconciliations. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? The Magician. So you're manifesting new changes. Let me tell you, water signs are the best manifestors out of all the elements. You know, it's like, it's almost like their emotions can, like, really, they're really that extra oomph in the manifestation. So whatever you've been trying to manifest lately is about to come into fruition. Tell me about the Empress. And I feel like it's this person. Like this person's possibly going to come back around and offer you stability and offer you passion and, you know, offer to take those swords out of your back. Possibly come in with an apology. Tell me about the Empress. What is the Empress here? Clarify the Empress for Cancer. So we have Ten of Coins, Three of Wands, and the Devil. Could be doing the Capricorn. But I feel like this is the other person's energy right now. Although your manifestations will start coming in quite soon, I feel like this person could be in a relationship elsewhere. Or if that's not the case, I feel like your manifestation is coming true, but I feel like you're manifesting it possibly for the wrong reasons. Tell me about the Devil. Why is the Devil here? The Sun. So it could be doing with a Leo or an Aries. But something's being brought to your attention. I feel like that's what the Sun was saying. So it might be just getting brought to your attention that this person is in a relationship elsewhere. And whatever you've been trying to manifest is just going to have to wait until the right time. Tell me about the Nine of Cups. Clarify the Nine of Cups. Page of Wands. Arrogance. Smug. So the betrayal that happens, this person, you know, the World's at the bottom of the deck, this person probably cheated on you with somebody else, probably chose to be in a relationship with that person and didn't choose you. And you're finally starting to balance your emotions over this and getting yourself into a calm state and, you know, not being overly emotional about this anymore, but you're still holding on to wanting them to come back, wanting them to offer the things that they once, to follow through with what they once offered you. And you're really manifesting this, but it's not coming through right now because this person is elsewhere. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. So we have Temperance, could be doing the Sagittarius, but I feel like, again, this is just communication coming in that this person is off making a life with somebody else, possibly. So you have Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck, so somebody could be spying on you, you could be spying on them. And I feel like that might be possibly what brings out this enlightenment, this, you know, this being brought to your attention, that this person is in a relationship elsewhere. And maybe divine timing is at play. Maybe this will just come together once this person learns and some new lessons and really learns to appreciate you more. But I'm sorry, right now, who you want is with somebody else, it looks like. So let me get you some final advice. See where you should direct your energy for the next week. Final advice for Cancer for April 17th. Oh, man, oh man. I already saw it. We got chaos. This is like the Tower. This is change, surprise, and chaos. So I feel like this is something that you don't quite know yet, but just be open to some kind of change coming in, something that's gonna kind of turn your world upside down. A possible tower moment's coming. Okay, so definitely sticking with that original storyline. A lesson that's like a repeating cycle for you, and every time you feel like you've learned a lesson and you get tested on it again, you keep choosing. You keep going back to the way things were at the beginning of the cycle, if that makes sense. And you're really having a hard time with this lesson. Once it's all said and done, you know exactly what the right thing to do would be. But once that, test comes back around again, you keep going back to it. If this is a person, I feel like this is a really strong soul tie that you're having a hard time breaking. And, when this person isn't around, it's really easy for you to let go and to move on. But once this person comes back around again, it's like you go right back down the rabbit hole. So tell me about the Ten of Wands for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Why is the Ten of Wands here, please? So you have Ten of Swords. So it's almost like you're doing this to yourself. You know exactly what the right thing to do would be to keep yourself from getting, this betrayal, to keep yourself from repeating this cycle again and again and again. But for whatever reason, when it comes down to it, you keep going back to this person. It could be strong feelings or it could be codependency. With this Temperance card, she is, pouring wine or champagne into her cup, so it could be codependency. It could be an addiction. It very well could be an addiction. I see a cup and potions. I see, beakers, so could be chemical dependency. I see, drinking in this picture. I feel like this is either a codependency in a relationship or a codependency on drugs or alcohol. Tell me about the Hierophant. We have the World. So exactly, you close out this cycle and you learn your lesson, and then when you get tested on it, when it comes back around, you keep falling back down that rabbit hole. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. Well, I think it was actually like this. Tell me about the Moon, actually. Clarify the Moon. And if this is some kind of drug or alcohol dependency, I feel like you might be hiding it from others, possibly out of embarrassment or, shame. But hiding it is only going to make it worse. There could be people in your environment who can help you through this. So definitely open up about it if that's the case. So you have the Ten of Cups, Ace of Cups, and the Moon again. So if this is, if this has to do with a relationship, you're trying to hide your feelings for this person, and maybe once this person is not in your life anymore, it's so easy for you to move on. But once this person comes back around, just because you suppressed and pushed those feelings down deep instead of working through them, every time they come back around, it's like the first time you saw them again. So that lesson that you learned just goes right out the window. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. Why is the Queen of Swords here for Cancer? The High Priestess could be dealing with a Pisces, or this could be your energy. So you know what the right thing to do is, especially with the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You know you need to cut this person or this habit out of your life. But again, like I keep saying, every time it comes back around, every time you get tested on it, it's like this person is either this person's your drug or it's an actual drug or alcohol. It's every time it gets presented to you again, you keep falling down that rabbit hole. Tell me about the Two of Swords. So I definitely see in this reading that there's a need for you to really reflect on your emotions for this person and learn to not suppress them, feel them, but also know your worth. This person is obviously not staying in your life. He or she is, you know, in and out. And every time this person leaves, it's like you got to start all over again with this heartbreak. And you go through this telling yourself you're never going to let it happen again. And then when they come back around, it's like, bam, all over again. So close this cycle out, Cancer. You got to know your worth. And it's hard when you really care about somebody to say to yourself, it doesn't matter how much you love this person, they do not have your best interest in mind. And it's hard to have to let go of somebody like that. So for the Two of Swords, you have Temperance, Two of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands. So I feel like you're really telling people that you're over this person. You know, the Devil at the bottom of the deck could be dealing with the Capricorn. Telling people that you're over this person, that you've got balance back in your life, that you're never gonna let them back in. But when he or she comes back in, like, you conceal it from everybody. You don't tell everybody that they're back, but you just keep going through this cycle with this person. Tell me about Temperance. Why is Temperance here for Cancer? So you have Six of Swords and Four of Swords. It's time to get yourself out of this situation and heal. Take a break. If this person hits you up, don't text them back. Block them if you have to. If that's the easiest way for you to not fall back down the rabbit hole, block them. And then when you've healed over this, you can unblock them and maybe be their friend again in the future. Or maybe this will come back around when this person realizes what they've done to you and what you meant to them. But that's only if they've done the healing and they've done the work themselves. It's time for you to, for your sanity, let this person go and heal. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles. It's kind of like that Dua Lipa song. What is it called? I know you guys know what I'm talking about. It's like her most popular song. New Rules. I feel like that's exactly what's going on right now, or what needs to go on with you. When he hits you up, don't hit him up back. Don't let him come over. If you're fucking him, you're never going to get over him. Don't let this person come back into your life. If you're dealing with a woman, same thing. But it's just easier to go off of one gender. But if you're a male watching this and you're dealing with a woman that's like this, don't let them back in your house. Don't be their friend. It's not going to work out that way. Block them if you have to, and keep doing you until you've healed over this. And then maybe somewhere down the road, you guys can, talk again, and you won't go down the rabbit hole. Or maybe if this person has done the work and has really changed, then maybe in the future you guys can be together. But right now, it's not the time. This person keeps hurting you, and you have to keep learning this lesson and going through this cycle. And it's like you're doing this to yourself. Like, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles. Two of Swords. So it's time for you to practice discernment. I feel like that's what it's coming with this. Page of Swords. Stop checking up on them. Stop checking up on their social media and all that. Just completely block them. For your happiness, for your clarity, block them out. Use discernment. Your intuition will tell you if this person has changed or not. And it's told you every single time, and still you went down that rabbit hole. Still you let this person back in, when you knew damn well that they had not changed. So Cancer, and I'm not preaching. I go through this shit all the time. I always give people way too many chances. I'm not going to say that, I'm better than anybody else. I go through this all the time. There's one person in particular that I always give another chance to, and I always get my heart broken. So I can most definitely say I'm in this cycle as well. So I do need to, heed my own advice here. So Cancer, let's see what kind of shadow work you need to be working on for the next week. Final advice for Cancer. Oh, I don't know how to say that word. Microcosm. Seascape. So let me read out of the book. It's number 15, which reduces to a 6, which means something needs to end. A cycle needs to end. The divination message is out of harm's way. Someday soon you will bear witness to a traumatic event, but do not fear, you are safe. Although upsetting, the upcoming turmoil is removed enough from your person that you will not suffer directly. When the storm arrives, you may feel powerless, but accept that there is nothing you can do. Some things are out of your control and you simply have to stand by and watch them transpire. Ooh, I don't like that. For the antithesis, or the reverse, it would be danger looms. A trying time lies ahead, and you must keep your wits about you and to ensure your own protection. Do not allow yourself to be lulled into inaction by a false sense of security. Stay on your guard and be prepared to weather the storm. So what this is saying is this person may be gearing up to come back around, and they're saying, like, this is a warning, like, do not let this person back in, because it's going to be the same old bullshit that you've been through. And you've learned your lesson. You know what this person can do to you. So don't let them back in. New rules. Listen to that song.